All right, join us now on Inside TBT, playing with HBC United this summer. Thomas Lee, you know him as Snacks. Snacks, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, man. How you doing?
Snacks, man, this is exciting. We're happy to have you. We got to ask you the age-old question to kick it off. How did Thomas turn into Snacks?
Thomas turned into Snacks when I was probably about 10 years old, coming to the Jackson State basketball games. But I would often get there early because my aunt was a big JSU supporter. So I used to always bring my lunch with me, my snacks, and take them in the men's locker room and eat them before the team got there. So doing that, they never knew my real name. So then the players were like, we're going to give him a nickname and Snacks, and they just stuck from there. And it became popular as the years progressed.
What are some other nicknames that were thrown around to you or your friends growing up? Because Snacks is all time, and it literally sounds like it came from you eating a lot of snacks. So I'm curious what other good nicknames your buddies or the older guys came up with.
They called me Big Homie. Some called me Bossa, Tom, just a few. I don't really have too many nicknames because everybody kind of like Snacks is kind of catchy. So pretty much Snacks is what everybody call me.
Snacks, did you travel with the team at all?
When I was at Jackson State?
Yeah.
Yeah, every year I was a manager for 4 years. Well, five years, and then the last game of the fifth year I dressed up.
Right. So I asked that because I'm wondering what years you were there exactly, because I played against Jackson State when I was in college, and I had my career high against you guys at home. And I'm wondering if you were in the building, because that'd be pretty amazing. I'm like connecting the dots as we sit here right now.
15 to 2020.
All right. So you're in the building. This was 2016.
What school?
Ohio State.
Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, I was definitely there. 2016. Sure, I was there.
Oh, well, now we're even closer than I thought we would be, man. So that's pretty fun. But we're talking hoops now. Let's shift gears to the TBT a little bit. Obviously, you're playing, which is very exciting. First year, obviously, and we're curious on what you know about the basketball tournament, how closely you've been following it, and really just how excited you are to be a part of it.
Well, first off, it's an honor to be able to be a part of the TBT. I've been watching it for a long time now. I actually had a friend of mine that played in it last year, Edric Dennis. He's from Jackson State University. I think he played with the team that had C.J. Maddensburg on it as well from Buffalo.
Yeah,
he played at TCU. And then I've been
Ed, right?
Yeah, Ed.
Yeah, we love Ed.
Yeah, Ed the show. That's my guy. And I also saw one of my other classmates that played in the TBT that plays for the Memphis Hustle, Shaq Buchanan. I think he's back for a second year this year. I've been following it pretty closely with them, but I mean, I've always saw it on TV and things like this, so I've been like, it'll be lit to kind of be a part of that and kind of in some fashion. So I'm honored to have the ability to be on representing the HBCU team.
Absolutely. It's very cool. HBC United most likely playing at Rucker Park, correct? How are you excited about that?
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Like you say, anytime you get to go to Rucker in the summer, ESPN, the cameras, the people out, you got to perform. So it's definitely gonna be a great experience.
I've never been to Rucker. Zolden Andrews never been to Rucker. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're gonna get out there. Snacks, have you been to Rucker?
This will be my first time.
And what do you know about the history and the fame of Rucker? Do you have a moment that you are always watching on YouTube or a story you've heard?
My favorite one is when Kevin Durant, I think he had like 50 out there one
yep.
time. I watched it. He hit the game winners. That's the one. That's my favorite clip of Rucker. But like you said, you always saw everyone out there. All the people that have names, that known hoopers, they've been to Rucker at some point. For if it was Pro-Am or regular rec or whatever the case may be, they've been out there.
I feel like I'm getting old because now I watch those Rucker videos and I'm like, can people just move a little bit away from the court so nobody gets hurt, man? Like that's all I'm thinking about when I'm watching. I feel like, please tell me you a little bit feel the same way.
I hope it's like that for TBT. I hope they crowd the court for this because it's gonna be a show.
I mean, I want it to be like that. I do. And I've played on courts like that, and it's fun, and I love it. But now I watch, and I'm like, Kevin Durant might twist his ankle on a fan here. Like, let's back up a little bit. The man's worth a lot of money. It's so funny.
Environment definitely is crazy. I can't wait to kind of see the atmosphere and actually be there in person, because like I know when them games get close and people get to trading baskets, it just gets real, real crazy. So that's something that I'm looking forward to seeing.
You got my mind going, because I have a two-part question that has to do with what you were just saying. The first question, Snacks, the moment that everyone knows your shot, the announcers go wild, the crowd goes wild. Everyone asks, like, what was going through your mind when the shot went in, blah, blah. Take us through the whole moment. You check into the game. There's no way you aren't thinking, I'm getting at least one, if not 5 shots up here.
Before the game, all my teammates had already told me. They were like, every time down, we're going to find you. So I was already ready. I had it in my mind every time that I touched it, it was going up. If nobody tried to contest or block it, I was gonna let it fly. And I shoot from deep, so a lot of my shots were from really, really far back.
So, yeah. I mean, follow-up question, were you nervous?
Before I checked in, some emotions kind of was going through my mind a little bit, but once I stepped out there, it was like, I'm in 2K my player. Like, let's
Yeah, I mean, you shot it from like 50 feet and nailed it. A historic shot, obviously all the SB stuff. It's incredible. But you were talking about trading baskets towards the end of TBT. So they got the Elam ending. Every game ends on a made basket. How great would it feel to hit an Elam ender at Rucker Park for HBC United?
That would be big. I think it will probably be as big as the shot. Like you say, at Rucker, if I could hit a deep one at the Elam ending and they storm the court, I feel like I'm KD out there. Hopefully he'll pull up and catch me in action.
He should. If he was smart, he'd come see you guys play. I have a good feeling you guys have a nice little crowd there for those games. Is there any specific part of TBT that you're most excited for?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see the unis, man. I'm a big gear guy. I'm ready to see what the uniforms look like this year. I'm rocking number 7. You know, at first I used to wear 35 and on Kevin Durant, but now I'm wearing number 7 this year with that same honor of my guy. But like you say, I'm ready to rock that single digit number. This will be my first time rocking single digits. So, everybody that wears single digit numbers can get with it. So I got to feel. I got some big shoes to fill.
Well, here's the $1 million question. What is the name on the back of the jersey going to say?
Great question. As of right now, I hope they put Snacks on the back.
with the quotes too.
Yeah. I wish they would put Snacks on the back, preferably, but like you say, I'm just honored to be a part of it, be able to be on the team and be able to have the opportunity to be representing HBCUs. So if they put Snacks on the back, that's sweet. But if Lee on the back, I'm cool with that as well.
I love it.
Snacks dash Lee.
Snacks dash Lee.
As long as Snacks is on there, man, it's just got to be on there. We'll if it's not on the jersey, it's got to be on the back of your warm up shirt or something. We'll put in a good word for that. Snacks, before we let you go, man, we end our interviews in the exact same fashion each and every time. And I'm not reminding you this because I know you're a very great listener who always is listening to the show. But for people who haven't listened before, we end every episode by flipping the tables on our interviewee. We let them become the interviewer. So Snacks, the floor is yours. Any questions?
Presented by Brain Fuel.
Yeah, thank you. Presented by Brain Fuel. The floor is yours, Snacks, to ask us any questions you've been dying to ask.
Who are you most excited for to watch this year in TBT?
Ooh, that's a good question. A real good question. Joey, I'll let you go first.
That's a great question. A question we haven't gotten. I think, oh man, my answer is going to be Antonio Blakeney. Assuming he plays, because he always seems to back out, but assuming he plays, when we were growing up, like he was on the Bulls, like granted he's our age, but like when we were young college guys, we rooted for we're from Chicago. We're Bulls fans. He was on the Bulls. So to see a guy that we rooted for and then playing in the TBT, and a guy who obviously can go out and get as many buckets as anybody in the world, let alone in the TBT, it'd be real. I'm excited to see him play.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Texas Tech team just in general. Their fans are crazy. The Air Raiders is their team name. They got a couple guys like Zaire Smith, Matt Mooney, Zach Smith. They just got a bunch of guys that like are building a lot of hype. So I'm excited to see those fans show up for their games. So the Texas Tech team. But I want you to tell us about some of the guys on your team and why we should be excited to watch them.
I think Robert Cologne and one of my SWAT guys, Jerry, is two guys to put on your radar to watch. Both are very, very exciting players. A lot of my teammates, I haven't got a chance to kind of see a lot of film on them, kind of see them when they were in college. But if you made this team, you got to be able to possess some type of unique skill set. I'm excited to see those guys for sure because I've been following them.
Next, any other questions for us? And then I have one final question, which should have been the first question, but any other questions for us?
Would you guys be excited to see a Snacks versus OT Elmore game?
Oh,
yes. Snacks versus Odd Elmore. Man, that would be a matchup. Unfortunately, the only way that happens would be in Dayton, but that would be an all-time match. Snacks, we like you, man. You're our guy, but I think Ott's got the advantage there.
We need a just a 33 contest between the two. We need that so bad.
I think, man, we need to find a way in halftime of the championship game. even if we don't make it all the way, we need to set up a 3-point contest at halftime of Odd Elmore versus Snacks. In finals.
Wait, you got to give us a call out right now. You got to give us like I'm Snacks.
I want Odd Elmore.
I want Odd Elmore. I will beat you. Let's hear it.
I'm Snacks Lee from the Jackson State University, and I'm calling out Odd Elmore in one-on-one half-court competition or a 3-point shootout. Make it happen, TBT.
Yeah. There we go. Snacks, last question before we get you out of here. Give us your top 3 snacks.
Oh, my God. I'm going to say Skittles, Doritos. That's tough. 3, I'm going to go with peach rings.
All right.
A good variety.
Good
Good variety.
Joey, what are yours before we should tell Snacks what ours are. The man's name is Snacks.
Flavor blasted goldfish. Dots pretzels.
Ooh.
And Oreos.
Oreos.
I'm a sucker for, I love M&Ms. M&Ms are great. Can't go wrong with M&Ms. Chips wise, I'm going Cool Ranch Doritos. So I'm with you on the Doritos. Snacks. And then give me a bag of munchies, which gets me everything I need in one. That's the dream snack for a snacker.
The M&M, it was a hard decision, but I like the peach ring. But the M&M and the munchies were definitely. I like the hot.
Yeah, Snacks. You ever take a bag of M&Ms and put it in a bag of pretzels and shake it up and get a little M&M and pretzel action all in one?
Never tried it. I got to try that though.
Have you ever dipped Oreos in water, Snacks?
No.
Apparently, people do that, and it.
My brother does it,
and it heightens the flavor. I wouldn't do it. I'm not even an Oreo and milk guy.
I don't think I could do it.
All right, Snacks. Last thing, it's not even a question. This is an unpaid advertisement. The greatest candy I've ever had is the new M&M cookie combo, where there's little tiny cookies inside the M&Ms. I kid you not, is the greatest candy I've ever had in my whole life. You got to get sponsored by them. It is the best snack I've ever had.
Is it already in stores?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely said I wanted to do like one day either do like an M&M endorsement or Skittles or Dorito or any kind of really snack place because I think snacks and their snack would pop in a commercial or something though. So hopefully while we are here,
hey, you win a couple games in the TBT, I guarantee you'll get some snack endorsements. Guaranteed.
That'll be lit. I need to work on a Puma endorsement too since the uniform is sponsored by Puma. I might need to come up with a snack edition shoe with snacks on the side or something.
Ooh, that would be cool. Some Cookie Crunch M&Ms on the side of some shoes. Now we're marketing. The three of us are just marketing geniuses right here.
Thanks.
All right, Snacks, closing statement. Anything else you want to say before we get you out of here?
I just thank TBT for the opportunity to have a chance to compete for the big cash prize, and hopefully they see a lot of shots from deep this upcoming live, man. I've been in the gym working, making sure my wrist still work, making sure I still got the connection from long range. I'll be dialed in and ready to get to work for my guys for HBCU United.
We love it, man. We're excited. We're excited to see the team. We're excited to see you. And thanks again for joining us, man. This was a blast.
Yes, sir.
See you, man. Thanks a bunch.
No problem.
Clocking out early, that's the shit I don't like. Been getting paid since I was riding on the bike. Hit the pedal with the 8th, hopping on the 9th flight. I've been chilling out of sight. I'll be at the bar tonight. Told the bartender, go and take my card to swipe. You try the same thing, but your card get declined. White rappers nowadays, no, we're not too hard to find. I'm so dapper with my ways, I'm gonna linger in your mind. Always told me good things will come to those who are patient, but I've been way too patient, writing bars in my basement. I'm anxious in the real world, it's time for me to say this. The basics, the talent in my mind, I can't waste it. My life is too safe, it's my time for risk taking. I'm baking my mind, every day it's the same ish. Lazy, my grind needs to get a new facelift. Coming from the underground and busting through the pavement. Rock with it, and lean with it. My team winning, my team winning. Now rock with it, and lean with it. My team turned up when I spit it. Now rock with it, and lean with it. My team winning, my team winning. Now rock with it, and lean with it. My team turned up when I spit it. Don't think that I'm playing because I'm saving the game, and I said that I will be more because oh yeah, that is so raving, racing and pacing around all these lanes in my lane, out my way, unless you're trying to pay me, not from the